right. Hey, what's going on? What's up, everyone? Happy Wednesday. Had to think there for a second. Every day is blending together, but glad to jump online. Excited to be back. It has been some time, I'll say that. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you are staying healthy, and just feeling good right now. I know for me and our family, we are hunkered down. We're very fortunate that we can work from home. We can spend a little bit of extra time together, which has been good and challenging. I'm sure that's the sentiment for a lot of people. But we're doing well. Luckily, we do a lot of things remote anyway. We work very flexible schedules and jobs and businesses and things like that. So this is kind of normal for us. But just, the element of Karis being here all the time is a little bit of a curveball, but we're super fortunate to have a lot of help there. So wanted to jump on, talk a little bit tonight about just like what to do when maybe you're having a rough day. And for me specifically, this was front and center for me yesterday. I woke up, I've been waking up super early to get some stuff done. Try to kind of utilize that time that maybe I would normally have, getting Karis ready, taking her to school or daycare, driving to work, things like that. Even though I don't work very far away from where I live, it still takes time. So just utilizing that time to be productive, so that, if I have to take breaks, if I have to do other things, take a few hours off, stuff like that, I've gotten a lot of it out of the way early in the morning. So just yesterday, woke up, like everything was just hitting in the wrong way. Just issues coming up, things unexpected, having to watch Karis at a time when I wasn't planning on it originally. And just she woke up early, so that threw everything off. So it was just one of those days, and it got started off absolutely on the wrong foot. So, hey, Amy, what's up? Hope you're doing well. Let me know if you want to chat tomorrow. Get you ready for Friday. But anyway, so just one of those days, right? And so what do? Like, I kind of just rode the day out. I tried to be as productive as I could, but it felt like the longer the day went on, the more I tried to do stuff, and the more I was focusing on this feeling of like, just, what is going on? How can I make things go the way I want them to go? I felt like nothing had been accomplished, even though I did a bunch of things. It just felt like the whole day was a bit of a struggle. So, what do I do? What do I try to do and give people help on, just, how they can handle days like this? So the first thing, and it's actually two things, they're kind of the same, but they're actually separate, like the more I was thinking about them. But the first thing is just try to look at the positive in anything that's going on. And I posted about this morning specifically because of what happened yesterday. And it was more thinking about, what did come out of that day as a positive thing. And as the day went on, things got better. I did go do a workout, which I absolutely did not want to do. But, that was one of the positive things, is like I did it. I felt better afterwards. And it allowed me to continue to do something that I'm committed to doing, especially in this month of April, as we kind of have this longer term aspect of being at home and not, just doing simple things like walking to the car and walking to the office and walking around when you're at work and stuff like that. So like working out for me has been more important and just something I put more focus on. But I'm just thinking on the positive side of things, even though I absolutely did not feel like doing it, I didn't feel super great when I was done, but I was glad that I did it. And I actually pushed myself harder than I normally would, simply because I wanted to get the workout done faster. I just wanted to get it out, get it over with. So I just like pushed through it instead of taking breaks and doing other things. So for me, just, how could that turn into something positive? So really just find little things in your day or what's going on that you can be positive for, whether that's directly related to what's going on or indirectly, where it could be just lucky to have, a roof over our head or things like that, cars that are working. And so that kind of is the second part of it, is like the things that you're grateful for. So you can find the positive in things that are maybe not seeming so positive, but then you can be grateful for other things. Just the fact that, I was talking to my one friend Bree today, and she mentioned about doing like gratitudes every day. She suggested at night. I typically do them in the morning, but just what are the things that you can write or think about and put down on paper. I think there's a lot of power to actually writing something out. But what are you grateful for? And I told her, I said, I'm almost every day I'm saying how I'm grateful for technology, because we can work remotely, we can connect with people, we can chat with people, we can help people out in whatever we're doing, even if we're not with them face to face. And so most of the people I actually help out, I rarely see them in person, which is a good and a bad thing. It's good that we have the ability to not do that, but it is nice to see them sometimes. So it can be kind of counterintuitive at times, but just what are the things that are going on in your life that are actually good, even if it's indirectly related to what's going on. And I think just putting those positive thoughts in your mind on a regular basis, on a daily basis, will help you start or continue to grow with that attitude of here are the positive things that are going on around me. And for me personally, I was not always like this. I was always looking for the things that are wrong, just challenged with like negative thoughts, or how can I prove somebody wrong and point out the negative and the bad things of what's going on. And I see a lot of that, and unfortunately, that happens, and you have to make the choice whether you want to focus on that or whether you want to focus on something else. And so that's why I choose to focus on something else. I've had enough things go in my life that have been challenging that I said I'm done focusing on all those negative things and pointing things out and dwelling on what's going on, and how can I get beyond a day like yesterday faster. And that absolutely helps me out. The other thing is just to give yourself that permission, or that okay that you're having a bad day, and that you can say, you know what, whatever, it's a bad day, I'm going to get through it, it's going to be fine, but not let that turn into 2 or 3 or 4 bad days a week, and really dwelling on it and having that be something that just continues on and lingers on. Just really saying, you know what, just not throwing the towel from doing things for the day, but throwing the towel for the hope that okay, everything's going to turn around and be perfect in the next 5 minutes, but just how can you turn, kind of let today be what it is, and then turn tomorrow into that day that you're doing things that you want to do, that things are going the way that you want them to go, and so on and so forth. And so that's what happened to me today, is that things were a lot better. Woke up and was super productive, and everything kind of just went the way that I was hoping it to, in a lot of regards. And so not having today be a tough day and then carry into tomorrow, because this momentum, it can absolutely build up. It can feel like days become weeks, and it just can become a real struggle. And so I urge you to think about those things that you can do that will help let today be that day, and then move on and have tomorrow be something better, and have that to kind of turn around in your favor. So that's kind of what I wanted to share as a result of some things that happened yesterday, and just the way that the day went and the way I was feeling, and just the positivity that came into today, and a lot of good things came out of today, and not having that linger on. So hopefully those are helpful for you. And if you absolutely need some help, someone to chat with, feel free to reach out, whether it's just like, hey, I'd love to just chat about some stuff or whatever. Or if you're interested in knowing kind of what my morning and evening routines are to help me just do this on a consistent basis. So I think it's like anything else, you need to continually search for and point out and make it a point to really think about these things, the things that you're grateful for, the things that are going well in your life. And not every day is going to be perfect, but you can find good things in what's going on. And so we've had a few ups and downs over the last week or two, but the days that have seemed more stressful a little more crazy, a little more going on than the other days. It's been able to keep me kind of level-headed and then move on to the next day. And sure enough, the next day has turned into much more positive and much better things that I was experiencing a day or two before. So hopefully these are will help you out, but absolutely reach out. Would love to share some of the things that I do or some of the things that I was talking about with some other people over the last couple of days. All right, have a great night, and definitely will not take so long in between jumping on live. It's good to chat with everyone, and stay safe, stay healthy.